I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm Trent, and this is Vision Preparedness. Good evening, everyone. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's having an amazing day today. Welcome to Tormoil Tuesday. Let's go. Hope everybody is enjoying their Tuesday. Here in the great state of Ohio, it's about 75 degrees. Currently, it is not raining, but rain has been off and on for the last month. And here we are. So, hope everybody is doing well. My man, KP Heathen, is in the building, and he was the first one here. Hello, KP, my man, my guy. Nick Easy, he said, I'll be lurking in the elevator shaft. There you go. He is now our resident elevator lurker. Good to see you, Nick. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Michael Wolf, welcome in. Rob B, what's going on with you? My man, Scott Hummer. Good to see you, my brother. Hope you had a great day today. And there he is, my personal moderator, Mr. Ghost Lincoln himself, Squirrel Ops, Tormoil C, Inbound. Yes, yes, and yes. And Ghost, I'm going to need you on Thursday for Mayhemic Thursday to keep the meter from pegging. Because, there's mayhemicness and turmoilcy abound, but I'm going to try my hardest to keep it copacetic and polite. Just a heads up. My man, Jarrett Talks. Good to see you, my brother. Billy, doing well. Hope you had a great day as well. Say hello to Metal. Tell him I said hello. Yes. Yes, and yes. Who else we got in here today? My man, my guy, Devil Dog Prepper. Had a brief phone call with him. He made me smile. He gave me that humbleness again. I appreciate you, bruh. That made my day, bruh. That truly made my day. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. Gnostic Nomad, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having an amazing day. Rob B is in the place to be if I did not speak. OVP in the house. Good evening, my brother. Hope you're not working this evening, but if you are, thank you for tuning in, listening in, and doing your thing. Little Lone Preppers in the building. Good to see you, my man. Rule 2I. He said, hello, everyone. Is this seat taken? It is now, because sit down, relax, kick your feet up, pour a cup of coffee, and we're going to have a few things. Yeah. Connie Corso, good evening. Good to see you. Michelle PW, good to see you. My Renaissance grandma's in the house. Y'all better behave because you know grandma has no problem turning around and telling you, you better straighten up. You don't want me to get up out my chair. I'm just saying, that's how grandma is. And yeah. Metal Spawn, welcome in, welcome in. Hope you had a great day today as well. Paper Buttons 19, good evening, good evening. My man, my brother from the Kakalakis, Half Ready, is here. Good to see you. Ha! Uh-oh, he said, Rule, 2IC, you're in my chair. Well, I'm going to let y'all figure that out, but just be polite and do it quietly and discreetly, and don't disturb the other amazing people that are in here tonight. Jennifer, so good to see you. Hope you had a great day. Hope you're doing well. Show Intel is in the building. Good to see you. My brother from another mother, Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival, Skull. Hope you had a great day, bruh. Hope the business is booming and that you're making so much money and have so many jobs that you have to hire a helper. Yeah, that's how it works, man. Yeah. Gen X, good to see you. Good to see you. Hope everybody had a great day today. God's Blade 300, good to see you, my brother. Welcome in. Loving Life, what's going on, family? Eloa Ministries, good evening. Good evening to you. Welcome in. Boom 22 is in the building. Good to see you. Good to see everybody. Hope everybody had a great day today. Michelle, good to see you as well. Skills needed during SHTF could be closer than what we think. I pray that it's not, but it could be. Yeah. Dan H., good to see everybody. Good to see you, Dan H. And you see, I'm wearing it, Dan. I'm wearing it. And thank you. Loving Life, good to see you. Grit and Grace, welcome in, family. Smoking Swamp Outdoors is in the building. Happy Mac is here, y'all. Here. There's our resident snitch, Teresa. So good to see you. Hope you had a great day. Peggy, good to see you. Welcome in. Hope you had an amazing day today. Thank you for joining us this evening. So, little housekeeping before we dive into tonight's topic and have an amazing conversation. First of all, the four. 1, 2, 3, 4. The Four Horsemen ride tonight at 7:45 on Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival's channel. Be there or you'll miss it. You want to be there. You want to catch us. We don't know what's going on. So we'll find out when we get there. Yeah. CUCV Farmer, welcome in. Welcome in. So pinned to the top of the chat, Opus is having an amazing Prime Day sale and all these other sales. The Mega 2 is up there and it is on sale. This is all I'm going to say. If you want to purchase a Mega 2, now would probably, if you're in the market for a solar generator, prime time to get it. 2 reasons. Number 1, after you use our coupon code VISION and the number 5, you're going to get probably about 50% off of the retail price of it. And number 2, the Mega 2 is expandable, if I'm not mistaken, to 10.5 kilowatts. After you add the extra batteries into it, plug them in and power everything up. But they have a sale, some amazing sales going on over there at Opus. Are our favorite and bestest, I said it, bestest solar generator partner. So take a look at them. Yeah. Connie Corso, breaking news. He said all 10,000 city workers are on strike in Philly. Ooh, that is not good. The trash is going to pile up, y'all, if you live in the Philly area. Yeah. Rob B said, I need to save up 5K for that big system they sell. I'm with you, Rob B. But even more, I'm waiting on their 240-volt solution to come out so that I can power my well pump. And they told me that it will be out this year. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, but I'm with you on that. Yes. But check out Opus. They got some amazing prices going on. Everything on their site is on sale. So check it out if you are in the market for solar generator, extra batteries, or solar panels. Go on over there and check them out and see. Yeah, Colleen, so good to see you. So good to see you. Yeah. Gnostic Nomad said Philly already had a head start in the trash department. Yeah. Ed, good to see you. Yeah. Exactly, Ed. I'm with you. There's mine right there. And what you can't see on the bottom shelf, maybe you can, is the B2 battery, the extra battery, which works with the Mega 1, the Mega 2, and the Titan 3. So you just double the power on any of those three that you may already have. But anyway, let's dive into it. Skills needed during SHTF. Yeah. Yep. Hey, no problem, my brother. Just make sure you got the hay in the corner for all four horses and we'll be all right. Skills needed during SHTF. Okay. Doesn't matter. Holly, good to see you. Welcome in. Ed, I hope Tara's doing well. Please tell Tara I said hi. Thank you. I appreciate that. During SHTF, the skills you need. And you are absolutely right, Gnostic Nomad. Thinking. Critical thinking is the most important skill in SHTF. Yeah. This has to work. The things between your ears, the thing between your ears, you got to think. And don't panic think. Yeah. You just have to make sure. Jason, welcome in, my brother. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Dale, good to see you. He said trigger control. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. So think it out. Think about it, y'all. Skills. No matter your group, your mag, whatever it may be, even yourself. What are the skills you're going to need? So let's just talk about it, y'all. Tracy, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. You have a great weekend too, Tracy. What are some of the skills we're going to need? I heard a couple from a lot of folks already. Frank Meadows, good to see you. How are you? Hope you had a great day today. Thank you for joining us. Skull. Some skills that you may need around your house, your apartment, whatever. Let's talk. First of all, in a SHTF, let's say the grid's down. Let's go worst case scenario. We got no power. We got nothing. Plumbing, plumber. Yeah. Sanitation is key. Sanitation is critical. Yeah. We need to make sure that sanitation, yes, Ed, food preservation, KP, medical, absolutely. Medical is vital. It's life-saving. So is food preservation. Rob B said carpentry, electrical, plumbing, and medical. Yes, all the above. You never know what you may have to fix to get running. Plumbing. You may have to do your own plumbing, especially if you're connected to city water and all of that. You got no water. So, if you have stored up what I call gray water that can be used to flush toilets and things like that, what happens if a toilet gets backed up, a sink gets backed up, you got to know how to deal with it. Yeah. Yeah, boom, there you go. Assessment of reasons you lost power. Is it because you got a blackout in your area? Is it because there's a transformer across the street that was blown up or blew out or whatever? Yeah. Or is it just flat out grit down everybody in your neighborhood? You got to be able to assess situations, folks. Very much so. Yeah. Yeah. Spam report. Eh, okay. But you got to make sure. Yardbirds is in the building. Good to see you. What you see in vision at times is aloof behavior, is not that at all. He cares about things at a high level and he sees everything. Ha! Well, I try, Yardbirds. That's my thing. I try. I try to scan and see and reason and critical think, but sometimes I miss stuff, and that's okay. I'm only human. Yeah, Dale said medical, outdoors, self defense, and food. That's right, y'all. Yeah, rural. See, now we talking about some amazing soft skills that are needed. Leadership. Who is going to rise to the occasion to take on maybe a particular project or a particular thing, or to tell others what needs to be done as a group, and we all come together to figure it out. Yes, leadership without a doubt. Water purification. You may have to either source your own water or purify the water you have, and so forth and so on. That's what it's all about. Joy, so good to see you. Hope you and Daryl are doing amazing. Thank you for stopping in. Faith, faith is critical, Dale. Absolutely. That's right, my Renaissance grandma. Water purification. Can you purify the water that you may have to source? You may even have to purify the water that's already in your pipes after it's been cut off from wherever. Can you purify that water? Yes, all of that good stuff. We got to do it, y'all. We have to think about it. Loving life, dental care skills. Ooh. Can you handle a toothache or somebody who has one? You may have to extract a tooth. I don't know. I do have medical dental kits and all that good stuff, and we'll cross that bridge. Ooh, Smoking Swamp said a good one. Welding, metalworking. Yeah, yeah. What happens metalworking? How are you going to do metalworking without power? You got the acetylene tanks and all of that stuff and all the supplies necessary to do it and maintain and or fix something that's broken. Yeah. Ooh, the ability to make the hardest decisions of your life without warning. Yes. You see three guys coming down the road and they're coming onto your property and all of them have them seed dispensers. What do? I pray that nobody will ever have to make that decision. But if you do it swiftly for the sake of the group, whatever the decision is. Yes, that's a good one. Yep. Ghost Lincoln said, fixing stuff, I know a guy. I think I know that same guy too. Matter of fact, I know a couple of those guys. Yeah. Tuck, welcome in. Good to see you. He said, good to see you all. He's lurking. That's okay. You're allowed to lurk. To all the lurkers out there, to all those sitting in the cut, to all those sitting in the elevator shaft, and to everybody in the chat, all I can say, good to see you. Amputations. Gritton, who was that? Joy said, what about amputations? Yeah. Can you perform an amputation? or something that got amputated? Can you care for it? Can you stitch it up? Can you, stop the bleeding? Can you apply a tourniquet if necessary and if possible to the area of an amputation, stop the bleeding, prep the wound, heal the wound, close the wound if necessary? Yeah, amputation is something to think about. Very true. Gigi's Garden, welcome in. Food replenishment. Very good. Very good. Are you growing your own food? What if it's winter time? Ooh. How do we deal with that? Maybe the group is getting low on food. Do you have that connection that you made 8 months ago that y'all talked about? If you need this and this, can you barter with a friendly foe or a friendly group for food replenishment? Yeah, that's something to think about. That's good, Gigi. Yeah. Yes, I work in the medical field and I've saved all my books from school just in case. Exactly. Advert, exactly. And the same with the COO and myself. We got a library full of medical books and all of that stuff. Absolutely. Frank Meadows said, if the power goes out, I still have a septic tank. Maybe I'll build an outhouse over it until it gets full. You know what, Frank? That is a good idea because I too have a septic tank. And I thought about that. And you may have to build an outhouse over top of the septic tank that goes straight into it. You never know. You never know. Yeah. Yes, indeed, my Renaissance grandma. Books. What's your library? And the skills needed. I'll tell you right now, I am not one of those people that can go foraging in the woods and say, oh yeah, that's this, that, and the other, and it's edible. Nah, or that mushroom looks good. Let's eat it. Nah. But I do have several books on foraging. And somebody uh, gave me one that is a really good book on foraging. But that is probably my weakest element is foraging in the woods. And that if I have to go forage for food, we did an epic fail in our planning and preparing of our food preps. But it is maybe necessary. You never know until you know. Janet, welcome in. Good to see you. Janet said, yes, Rule 2IC leadership because people will be crazy and someone needs to take charge. Absolutely, without a doubt. I agree 1000%. Somebody needs to take charge. Yeah. Yep, exactly. Skills to replenish resources. That's why you make those connections with other people and or groups within your area that you can safely barter with and know there's not going to be any shenanigans that could possibly take place. Yeah, that's the whole key. Yep, the whole key. Show intel. Thank you. Where let me get to that because I just saw it pop up on my other screen. Ed said, I'm improving my dancing skills. Wow, I'm way behind in the chat over here, but here we go. Show Intel. You are more than welcome. Thank you, Show Intel. You didn't have to. Y'all know I will never ask for your money because it's not about the money. But you did anyway, Show Intel, and I appreciate it because every penny goes right back in the channel for content and events. So thank you so much, Show Intel. I appreciate you 1000%, my friend, and thank you so much for your support. Rabbit, welcome in. Uh, Yardbird said, "This is a team situation. There is no one person, no one discipline that's going to make things happen. We are all doing this together, and y'all, there should be a sense of urgency." That's true, Yardbirds. Yeah. Peggy said, I hate thinking about poo. I'm with you on that, Peggy. And yeah, 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 I'm with you. But you got to think about it because it could kill you. Dysentery is real, and all of that other mess that goes along with poo. Yeah, so we got to think about it. Yes, yeah, yep. But y'all, we have to think about this stuff. Emerald Coast Stacker, good to see you. Welcome in. Says bartering could cost you your life in the wrong environment. Always be packing. Absolutely. And Emerald, I'm to the point. I am already at the conclusion that during a SHTF event, if I have not already set up a verbal agreement, vetted the person or people to barter with, we will not be bartering at all, period. Because, like you just said, it could cost you your life. Yeah. And still, I'm going to go barter with those that have already made agreements. I ain't going by myself, and we're going to be rolling in hot and heavy. And protective of the environment and the people that are there. Yeah, absolutely. Um, I just, bartering is dangerous and it could cost you your life, just like you said. But Love and Life said nunchuck skills. Sure, if you live in the great state of New Yorkistan, that may be necessary. Yeah, yeah. But folks, these are the things, the skills. Here's what I would suggest. You don't have to, because I don't get in grown folks' business. Get a piece of paper. Write down all the skills you have, and that your group, your people, your friends, your family may have as well, and then write down the skills that may be also needed, and compare the two lists. That'll give you an idea of what you may be lacking in, that you may want to be finding out now. The time is now. Yeah. And that's what's happening. Yeah. Yep. Man, I am way behind on the chat. Wellness with Frugal Mama, welcome in. So good to see you. How are you? She is Sunshine. Welcome. How are you? Hope you had a great day. I hope retirement is treating you amazingly. So good to see you. Yeah, yeah. But skills. All of the hard skills, repairs. I don't care, electrical, plumbing, roofing, whatever, carpentry. All of those skills, and the soft skills, leadership, critical thinking, discernment. Those skills are not she. I'm sorry, she is Sunshine. I mistakenly and mixed you up with she said. She said is retired. I know you're not. I know you're doing your thing. Sorry about that. That's the brain over processing. Yeah, yeah. Sorry about that. Fallen Skies, Homestead and Preparedness channel. So good to see you, my brother. Hope you're doing well. Oh, y'all, here we go again. The hair I don't have on the back of my neck just stood up, and my cup is chingle changling away, and off it disappears. And spam call comes in on my phone from a state I know nobody that lives in, and y'all didn't hear it. And if you didn't hear it, you get and the cup comes back hot, steady, and steamy. Hi. Thank you. You okay? Why are you running? You okay? I love you. Thank you. Say hi to everybody. Hola. The COO. There she is. Y'all's favorite says hola to everyone. Yeah. Yeah. I'm with you, Shia Sunshine. I wish I could too. Modi Soldier, you in the building? Welcome in, my brother. Good to see you. See everybody speaking. Everybody speaking to the COO, and they doing their thing, and all of that good stuff. And Robert Bates, good to see you, my brother. How are you? Hope you had an amazing day today. Foraging enhances existing food stocks and supplies. Absolutely. I agree with you 100%, Robert. You are correct. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody speaking. And if y'all didn't see it, y'all's fur nephew just woke up from his nap and out the door he goes to follow the COO and to see what he could get as a possible treat, a snack, or whatever. Yeah. 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 But these are the skills, folks, that we got to work out now before we figure out that we need that skill and nobody has the skill to do it. And then we got to do a trial and error or rig something together and hope that everything works. Yeah. And he's back. Uh-huh. She already went upstairs, didn't she? Yeah. Yeah. Amy King, welcome in. So good to see you. How are you? Thank you for joining us. Yeah, my man Rip Curl. Good to see you. He said Rip Curl sat on the keyboard. Yeah. Well, that's okay. He may have broke it. I don't know. But those are the skills we need. Yeah, see y'all's fur nephew right there? Yeah. What's the matter? Mom didn't have nothing for you? You disappointed? Or are you still sleepy? Okay. I'll let you do your thing. Yeah, he's there. He doing his thing. And back to his spot up under the table he goes. Yeah, he gonna do his thing. But skills, y'all. You know, we need to fill the gaps, and that's why I say make a list. Write stuff down, the skills that you and or your group have, and then write down the skills that are needed. That may be something either somebody can learn, or you may know somebody who has that skill and you may need to have a talk with them. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. What happened? Who put OVP in timeout? Really? Prepper 101, good to see you. Did something happen? What happened? Who put OVP in timeout? Man, see y'all running shenanigans already. Yeah. Let me see. What happened? Who put OVP in timeout? Let me see if I can find him here and undo him. Good to see you, Prepper 101. How are you, my brother? Who was that? Was that Teresa that put OVP in timeout? Uh-oh. Rip Curl. Nope. How long was it? Um, remove. I don't know if it was just deleted or if he was put in timeout. OVP. If you were not put in timeout, okay. I don't know if you're back or how long he was put in timeout. 1.8K. Oh Lord. Well, let's see what I can do here. Anyway, let me ask y'all this. What is the number one skill that you need to have in your group? Yeah, we'll do that. While I take a look and see why and what, and if I can get OVP back. There it is. Organization, people skills. Sister Marie's Kitchen, welcome in. She said communication. I'm working on it here. I'm trying to see what happened and see if we can get him back. Okay, Cole, that's enough of that. Stop. Anyway, OVP, I'm gonna have to work on that. Sorry about that. Stop, Cole. Man. What else we got going on here? Billy said, Karen, welcome in. How are you? How are you? Scott said, hello, HR. Leadership. Peggy says, leadership, organization, teamwork. Ed said, learning to live at night. Yes. Karen, welcome in. How are you? Oh, please do, Holly. Please do. Yes. Chicken, Texas, welcome in. Holly, I will include your husband in my prayers. I'm so sorry to hear that, but we know a healer for sure. And I'm still trying to figure out how to get OVP back. Advanced. Here we go. Hidden users. I don't see him in the hidden users. He may be back. I don't know. Are you back, OVP? Hudson Valley said he'll be back in 20 minutes. Okay. That's perfectly fine. Would Rip say? He said, I tried to bring him back, but I'm not a managing moderator. Is there an administrator mod in here? They can reverse my stupidity. Not a problem, Rip. Everybody sits on the keyboard every now and again. By the way, if I'm not mistaken, ooh. We'll get to you. I'm working on it. But anyway, I don't want to stop what we're doing because y'all are coming up with some amazing skills. Connie Corso said, I heard they're making some promising breakthroughs with cancer with ivermectin. Yep, they are. They truly are. They truly are. Yes. Community. I don't see him in the. Yeah. I don't see him. I don't standard mod managing moderators. All right, so Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival, you are now a managing moderator. If you can't come back, he'll be back in 20 minutes. And yeah, we'll be here. Blue Butterfly, good to see you. Okay, So let's talk about skills. And we talked about, skills needed, most important, the skills we lack, um, all that good stuff. So y'all are silly. See what happens? Professor, thank you. 1.8 thousand seconds for OVP. Yes. Uh, yeah. Where was I? I don't know. I'm in a chair. It's Tormoil Tuesday. It may, Hudson Valley, technically. Technically, it does make your wrench bigger. If you look at it, it may be. I don't know. It looks the same to me. I don't know. But yes, it does. Jules, good to see you. How are you? Welcome in. Skills needed during SHTF. Check this out. So let's just say that you have, Rule said, shh, Jules is here. 17 minutes. Thank you, Professor. Let's say you have a backup power solution and you need to expand it. Do you know how to expand it? Do you need an electrician? Or do you need somebody knowledgeable in wiring and splicing, which could be an electrician, could not be? But do you know somebody? Right, it can't be undone. That is correct. Okay. I see you half ready. So, with that, how do you expand your backup power solution? Rip said, yeah, that got me tarred and feathered, just shot. So, do you now go scavenging for batteries out of abandoned vehicles? That's a point. Or do you have the possibility to expand with what you already have there? Uh, Connie Corso, you would be surprised what you can do with magnets and some wire. Absolutely. Absolutely. Rabbit said, I had some gal say size matters before, so I told her to get on the scale. Yes. Yep. Show Intel said yes, batteries and wire. Connie Corso said hydro wheel. If you have a water source that you can divert water and do it that way, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Gigi's Garden said depends on the solution you're using. Yeah, that's true. Yep, absolutely, without a doubt. It's interesting if you sit down and actually think about, you know, what do I do? How do I expand? You know, um, for those that live in rural areas and that have well pumps and septic tanks, how are you going to run your well pump? Oh, McMoney. Yeah, they've been thinking wind, solar hybrid. Very well could be. That's absolutely right. Absolutely right. Um, how are you going to run a well pump if you don't have a solution or you do have a solution that needs to be expanded or replenished? Those are the things we got to think about. How do we grow? Because more than more than likely, not necessarily, your place of refuge may expand with people. Now, what do? You have to expand your infrastructure. Air quotes to those listening. Infrastructure. There she is. She said, welcome in. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Yep. Rapid said, my big EG4 inverter is split phase. I have both 120 and 240 volts. There you go. There you go, Rapid. Yeah. Yep. Car batteries, inverters. Darth said, bicycle power, everything is in the way. Yeah. All right. All right, Mike. We'll see you shortly, my brother, in about a half an hour or 44 minutes. Absolutely. Yep. Michigan Outpost 231, Skull. Welcome in, my brother. Hope you're doing well. That's one thing to think about, y'all. If your area of refuge is taking on people, which is going to take more resources, and they're bringing stuff, so the resources are growing, but what about the infrastructure? Can your current infrastructure during an SHTF event handle the additional people and or loads? And do we, meaning us, have the capability to expand the infrastructure? Yeah. There you go. There you go, Amy. Yes. Amy said hand pump, rain catchment, setup or ram pump. Yes. Yep. That's how you can expand your water. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, McMoney said, I live in the desert. No body of water near me. Have to do rain catchment with lots of storage. There you go. Absolutely. Absolutely. Even us with wells, I still will do rain catchment also. Dan said bunk beds. Yeah, probably, maybe. If you have little ones or females, guys, you're going to have to sleep wherever you can get in and fit in. Yeah, definitely. Daryl, good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. And, can you expand? That's right, Hudson Valley. Never break. The number one rule of survival is not to die. That's the number one rule. Plain and simple. Don't do anything that could possibly cause that. Yep. And again, tonight, the Four Horsemen ride on Hudson Valley Prepping and Survivals channel. Thank you for that, Teresa. Much appreciated. Yep. But folks, those are the things that we need to plan for as well. Expansion, infrastructure, resources, duties, all expand when we may have the opportunity to add people to our refuge so that we all can not only survive but thrive. Yep, for sure. And those are the things we need to think about. Frank Short, good to see you. He said that's where a hand pump hooked to the wheel comes in handy. Absolutely. Yeah. There you go. We may have to come up with alternative ways. Ha, she said, caught a young girl on video stealing peaches off my tree. Not good. Not good. There you go, Holly. She said, we have been doing water catchment. Water is a must. That's right. Water is life, folks. I was looking at a product the other day that's interesting that I may put it to the test and see what happens, and I'll let y'all know. Yeah. Connie Corso said, when it hits, I will send the son out to grab all the number 20 grill tanks he can find. Ha ha ha. Yeah, there you go, folks. Michael Wolf. Michael Wolf said, are metal fencing and a taser gun best way to say to your unwanted neighbors? Never thought of that. Metal fencing and a taser gun. Yeah, yeah. Interesting. Is OVP back or no? Or is Rule and Half Ready talking about him? Dan H said, have Cole chase a squirrel while on a treadmill. Y'all will have power for days. That is true. But knowing him, he'll find a way to get off of that treadmill and actually catch the squirrel. So he too can eat. Yeah. Yep. Yes. Amy says, morning dew using mesh netting. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome, Amy. See, she's thinking. She's got it. She's got it. Rabbit said, we're over 30 inches of rain already this year here at the lake. Water's not a problem yet. I know that's right. But we got to think about it. Got to think about it if the bingo card comes up, folks. That is true. Half Ready said, y'all can let OVP have it in chat. He can still read it. He can. And OVP, I'm sorry for the accidental timeout. You may or may not be back. Yeah. Dave, good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a great day. Trish in progress. Welcome in. Good to see you. Seeing all of you amazing folks. I just want to say, y'all are truly awesome. And I want to thank everybody. Yeah. Yeah. Robert Bates said Teresa is slowly weeding out everybody. Next thing you know, Vision will be next. Yeah. Who knows? Yeah. Holly said, Big Lake 600 feet from my house. There you go. There you go, Holly. Oh, McMoney said, my focus has been on getting individual devices that are both solar and USB rechargeable. That way I can use my solar generator for the fridge. Added bonus that everything is portable. Absolutely. And see, that's the mindset we got to get in. Multiple functionality out of stuff and things like that. That's what we have to do. Yeah. We got to figure it out, y'all, because it could cost us our lives. Very much so. Yep. Yes, indeed. But yep, Boone 22, maybe have water catchment systems. Absolutely. Have them in place so that we can catch water and add to our current water supply. There's nothing wrong with replenishing water. Rabbit said treadmill motors make good generators. They're DC variable. Yeah. And that's what we got to do. Got to do what we got to do. Got to make do with what we have and what we can get our hands on at the time. Yep. There you go. Right, Boone. Make sure you pump up water and gravity feed to the house. Yes. Yep. Man, I'm way behind in chat. Yep. Robert Bates said, I booted a YouTube creator mother because she was chatting in Syrup after he told her to speak English. I didn't know it was his mother. Oof. Ouch. Well, that's okay. But anyway, y'all, skills needed during SHTF. It's important. Roaming Prepper, good to see you, Pete. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. Again, folks, the Four Horsemen ride tonight on Hudson Valley Prepping and Survivals channel at 7:45. Yeah, so be there or you're going to miss it. Plain and simple. Yep. But what are the skills needed? What are the skills you need to have, your group needs to have in order to not only survive, but to thrive in an SHTF event? Very much so, Pete. Know how to cook your own preps. That's right. Got to know how to cook them. If not, you're going to ruin a whole bunch of food that could definitely be used and needed. Yeah, Daryl said, what do you add to dehydrated water? Of course, more water. Yeah, you add more water to dehydrated food. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That's all you got to do. Yep. Roaming Prepper said, FYI, ham in the oval cans is not good. I couldn't cook it with anything. It was caca. Yeah. Let's see. Ham, cook it with some bacon, and then add the beans or the rice. Yeah. Yep. You never know. Never know. Nick Easy said patience. Yeah. That's right. Got to be patient in times of stress and seriousness. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, fallen skies. That's true. Dealing with death or cancer during SHTF. That is huge. How do we deal with that? How do you deal with it? Everybody's going to deal with it differently. So, all I can say is make the best of it and pray. Very much so, because it is real. And I guarantee you, if we have to go into a major, full-blown, all-out SHTF event, it will happen. Yep. And we got to deal with it the best way we can, for sure. What time is it? Ooh, 7:28. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are absolutely awesome. Skills needed during SHTF. Think about it. Pilgrim, good to see you, my brother. Said driving and listening. Keep your eyes on the road. Keep on listening. Appreciate you for sure. Appreciate you for sure. Pilgrim, thank you for joining us. Yeah. But we got to make sure. Amy said brown sugar or molasses, slice that ham, fry it, and hopefully the sugar will cover up the funky taste. There you go. Yep. Boone said gas power water pump to directly pump from a pond or lake or stream. Absolutely. We got to be creative and inventive. Yeah. During SHTF. Yep. Michael Wolf, a car alternator and a DC converter. Yes, that will work. Yep. Ooh, Half Ready said those indulging preps like chocolate or a little Debbie or a Twinkie can make your SHTF bearable after a few days. So put something up for that. Yes, candy. The decadent stuff, candies that you pop a peppermint or whatever in your mouth. It'll change your mood, especially during SHTF. Half Ready is absolutely right. Yeah. Ooh, Boone said you may want to invest in a propane fridge and freezer. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so. But, folks, I hope I at least got everybody's wheels turning to think about skills needed during SHTF. Make your list of what the skills are that are currently there and the skills that are not, and work on getting them skills that aren't there knocked off. I know somebody that loves Twinkies. That is true, Dan. And believe it or not, y'all, allegedly, I know a guy that has freeze-dried Twinkies. Yeah, I know a guy who has freeze-dried Twinkies. Yep. Absolutely, Gigi. Be able to follow, not just lead. Absolutely. Yep. Exactly, Robert Ham. All comfort foods will make your day easier. It will. Yep. Absolutely. Yeah. But, folks, I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight. Y'all are awesome. Do me a favor, though. Hit the like button. Share this out if you want. And come back a little later after the Four Horsemen. Leave a comment. Yeah. Please do, because YouTube doesn't like us. And, you know, ooh, Ghost Lincoln. Shh. I allegedly, there's some that are put away just for such an occasion. Yeah. But with that, folks, I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight on Tormoil Tuesday. Please, if you can, join us on Four Horsemen over on Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival's channel. And remember this, y'all. Keep on prepping because your family depends on you and it depends on your life. God bless everybody. Have an amazing evening, and we will see you in the next video. Take care, everybody, and stay safe. The time is now.